Wow. Are we play this live?
I think so.
I think so,
I
mate.
think so, mate.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of So
Sorry, I was on my phone.
Rude.
Let's
So
begin
rude.
again.
Were you really on your phone? We're doing a podcast?
Call my homie being sus, I'm bricked up. Does he know I noticed? Does he want some? Call my homie being sus, don't get caught. Tell his girl we're just chilling while I taste him.
So rude.
She's got sass in her today.
I love you.
My name is... And now he's playing music in the pod. This is a rude, so rude man here.
Lord.
I
I'm
mean,
like, is Lord staying in this hotel? Maybe.
I'm always down for some Lord, honestly.
I love you.
My name is Dion.
I'm Sebargo.
And we are the gay dream team. No.
Rude.
We're in New York right now, aren't we?
Yeah. For
why?
a special project.
Listen. Towards the end of this podcast, if you want the full podcast, go to patreon.com/Sebastian. There's already about 11, 12 episodes on there where you can catch the full podcast and full video. And later on in this episode, we're going to discuss what happened on Friday the 13th. Because Friday the 13th was...
Not what we expected. I was expecting a Taylor Swift album. We didn't get that.
We didn't get that, and we got basically fucked over. So we'll talk about that more later. But yes, this is so rude.
So rude.
Ooh.
So let's begin.
We basically saw Jessica Lange yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Seb and I were like...
I still think it was her.
I think it was her. Like I
Like
was
the way
tempted
she
to
was
ask.
walking, she was actually like walking
Like a famous person who didn't want to get noticed.
She was like,
and
then,
she had like the big glasses
we
on.
made eye contact, and she was like,
and yeah, the second she saw us, she walked away.
right.
It was very much like, I don't want to be bothered.
And like,
That's why I was gonna go up and ask, but I was like, I'm getting the vibe that if it is her, she wants people to leave her alone.
yeah, it was giving.
And is
it makes sense because yesterday it was giving American Horror Story.
Oh,
And then-
we saw her on Friday the 13th. Wow.
It was giving American Horror Story Hotel.
But do you think there's like I don't know. You tell me if you're from New York. Is there like a unspoken like etiquette here where you're not supposed to
I think so.
approach celebrities?
Like it's more like you can, but you will look like a tourist probably.
Right.
Which like if
But
it was like
there's so
Shawn
many tourists
Mendes,
here.
I would drop to my knees and like suck that dick with consent.
Yeah, if
But,
allowed,
yeah.
if upon the release form was signed.
No, like, cause like some people will say like we'll ask for photos and then sometimes they say, oh, not right now.
Right.
Or sometimes they say yeah.
Right.
But most people like, cause I follow Dumois, so they
Like obviously we're not that famous, but for me, if anyone comes up to me and asks for a photo, I love it.
Oh yeah, me too.
But that's probably because we're not like to the point where you're not getting mobbed.
yeah,
by,
like it's every 5 seconds.
Exactly.
And it's also more like if you see them trying to be low key.
That they don't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, for sure.
Also, like I feel like
But that's when you snap the pic. You're like,
yeah, because
I
that's
saw
what
them.
That's what they do in Dumois. Like they always post like photos from far away,
uh-huh.
which you should try also again.
But they probably have like a camera like this, like with a zoom lens. So it's like they're actually really far, but they look a bit closer. Because I feel like some
Grandma,
of
I think.
I feel like some-
I think there's your phones,
those,
Grandma.
no, because I think some of those photos like look way too high quality to be
Yeah.
zoom in on a
Because
iPhone.
iPhones have good quality cameras. I know it's crazy.
Oh, are you an iPhone partner? Wait,
Yeah.
did you not just have a Samsung? Okay. No, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about how you broke my phone, Dion.
I broke this one,
Yeah.
so you can see.
So
Under there, it's completely... Thankfully, it didn't smash the good parts.
it has been a transformation year for me. So
A transformative journey that
Towards
I
the-
warned him about.
towards the end of 2021, I was dabbling in my sexuality.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
No,
in
he
my
was.
sensuality.
He said, I'm tired of people thinking I'm strict gay. I'm going to show them the bi-ness of me by having 2 phones.
Yeah. No, because I was bored with the iPhone's designs.
The what?
The sign.
What do you mean? Oh, the shape of it.
Yeah, like
I thought by now it would definitely be a hologram, like a...
I thought by now it'd be a flip phone. That's why I got one.
Do you think
With Samsung.
that iPhones are going to do a flip? Because-
Yeah, but I probably in a few years.
Mhm, and I think it'll be different. I think it'll be a flip that's like no backing, like it's like a see-through phone that has a hologram, and that also turns into a vibrator, and then maybe you can brush your
Grandma,
teeth with it.
let's get you to bed, Grandma. Your meds are running out.
Did you want to top them up?
No.
The pharmacy's down the road. You're my assistant, correct?
No.
Grandpa.
Anyways,
Grandpa.
I finally got my flip
He
phone.
and he was okay until it broke. He did not admit to me that he missed the iPhone
No, because like I
because
was
he
like,
was never gonna. You know, Seb, you're quite stubborn.
No, because I was fine.
You're quite
Because I was fine with it.
fine. Whereas with my iPhone, I'm like, oh, I love it.
Oh please.
I don't want to be fine with a phone.
Like I loved it, but then once my phone broke and then I had to use my iPhone again, I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But
But what was it about the Samsung that when you got the iPhone again, you were like, okay, I missed it.
I think it made my eyes hurt.
Yeah?
Maybe it was just the theme that I had on my phone.
Oh, that's interesting.
No, the keyboard is like
Oh
smaller.
my god, I hate the keyboard. I could not fucking type on it.
Yeah, right. Like I made so many spelling. Like I normally
And
make.
you're
I already make spelling mistakes.
let's not talk about your Snapchat and Instagram story emojis. That was always cringe. I would go on your stories and I'm like, ooh.
Listen,
I'm like, is he even an influencer?
I still like Samsung. I don't know if I'll go back to my because they fixed it for free.
Right. So
So
now you still have
I'll have
a
it.
buy queen.
Yeah,
Still got two.
I'm scared that it's gonna break again because it literally broke just because I flipped it open.
You can have this one for like functional reasons,
and
then that one
for shoots.
yeah, like when you're sitting at a coffee shop, you know.
Yeah, maybe I do that. So I don't know.
It'll be in there for when someone pisses you off and you're just like.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, we went on a bike ride in Orlando,
And I said before we left, I said, "Oh wait,
Can you hold it?
I
Like,
don't
don't
because I
smash
didn't
it."
have a case because it was last minute that I was using.
And
the
I had
phone.
like a little pocket here in my shirt,
And I was like, wait, okay, I can ride with it. I was like, oh, you have a pocket. Should I put it here or
and
do
he's
you
like,
want
"Oh,
me
will
to hold
fall?"
it?
And I was like, "No,
hold
no,
it?"
it won't fall."
And Dion goes, no, it won't fall.
It's not fall.
And I'm like, okay.
Which it didn't.
The whole ride, it's
And
fine.
then we saw some deers.
And then this
And
dumbass
then
bitch.
on the way back, like we saw some deers, and then on the way back we heard ruffling in the woods. So we're like, more deers. So we parked a box. We what? We parked a box. We parked our bikes up, and it was like all these bushes, so you had to bend down to see the deers. So Seb's bending over, and I'm like, oh, I want to see. So I go like this, and then
This dumbass
Right,
goes
like,
like this.
boom, like that.
And the phone goes, and I just see it crack.
Immediately, I heard it. I didn't even
all
have to
of the
look. I was like,
back.
ah, shit.
Like the screen is good, thank goodness, and the camera is good.
You got very lucky.
But if it had been the screen or the camera, you would be broke right now.
I looked at him and I was like, I can send you half for a new one, not even offering full price. I'm like,
I know.
I can pay half. And then he's like, let's just go home. We get on the bikes, and I don't know if you noticed, but I was avoiding you the rest of the bike ride because
Really?
I was way ahead of you. I was like, I don't want to look at him because I felt guilty, and your eyes were burning into my soul. So I was like, I'm just gonna bike forward.
Because I was like, it was the next day, so I didn't want to be mad at you, but I was
Yeah,
like,
you were
I
trying
need a
not-
second.
I could tell.
I was like, I need to breathe. The whole time I was like breathing 10 times.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm gonna give him a minute. I think he needs it. Then when we got home, I just looked at you. I'm like, I'm sorry.
yeah, they was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's fine, Dion.
I mean, I did feel very bad because
I'm glad you felt
I'm not in the
bad.
position to purchase you a new phone.
Yeah.
And even if I was, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I know. Never have you ever bought me anything.
What?
I'm kidding.
Finish the sentence.
That was it.
I haven't bought you anything.
I was kidding.
Okay, let me have that ring back. Oh wait, he's not wearing it. Why are you not wearing your ring?
Watch my vlog.
Seb
That might be a new
discusses the
mod.
tea on there.
I'm kidding. I didn't discuss it there, but
Oh my god, and we're not really talking about the wedding yet, but let's just say things are happening.
the train
has
has
left. It's leaving.
left. It's leaving the station. No,
It's
I know
leaving.
we left the
It's
station.
left the station, but we haven't, like, me and you haven't discussed anything because we're waiting till we document it.
Yeah.
We kind of want to make a whole thing. We'll keep you posted. But that's very exciting. And I'm really glad you converted back to an iPhone.
Oh, we can name the documentary.
Close the conversion camps. Fuck the conversion
We can
camps.
name-
If there's a conversion camp in the world, shut that shit down. But
Oh.
I'm very glad Seb was a converted iPhone queen.
We can name the documentary Miss Mexicana and the Heartbreak Prince.
I love it. No, Miss Mexicana and the British Prince.
No, Miss Mexicana and the Grandma Prince.
Miss Mexicana. No. Mr. British Prince and the sloppy bottom.
But I'm not a British prince.
You're not a sloppy bottom?
You are a sloppy bottom.
Oh, am I? Wouldn't you like to know? Oh my god, I once, in my when I was learning how to drag makeup, and I was like, oh, do I want to be a drag queen for a hot minute? Remember my name, Wouldn't You Like to Know?
Yeah.
It's a great drag name.
No.
It's so funny because it would be Wooden.
There's a lot
and
of...
then the middle name you, and the last name Lichtena. And then Wouldn't You Lichtena?
Is there a lot of reasons why you shouldn't do drag, especially your ogre feet and your ogre face? But the name is a big one.
Peep the Twitter.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You don't have
No.
ogre feet or ogre face. I think you were good at drag, but
It's just not for me. I just liked the makeup portion, which
Yeah.
now I just do.
because you would always spend hours on makeup and then be sick of it.
Yeah, by the time I got into actual drag, I'm actually an ogre.
Yeah.
Anyone talk to me, I'm like.
Yeah, you're like, take photos up. I'm like, I'm going to bed, Mom.
Drag
It's
is
2 a.m.
uncomfortable. I like to do the whole Tchotchke corsets too, so your back is breaking. Don't know
Yeah.
how she does it. But yeah, I just like doing makeup
If
now for
somebody did
my
whole,
pop musician-esqueness.
Yeah, if somebody did my whole outfit and makeup, I'd be good with
Oh, yeah.
performing.
Oh, for sure. If you're sitting there and someone else does it.
Hey,
That's how,
this is mine.
Oh, I found it now. Isn't it cute?
You found it in my bag.
What are the
That I packed.
what are the coordinates? Is this when we?
You dumb bitch.
Is this the coordinates of where we met?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You got them for us, right?
Yeah.
Oh, where's mine? You're lying.
This is mine.
But what? Do I have one?
Oh, where's yours? Yeah, you have one. Is it in the
Then this is
home?
mine. Because I got it from my drawers.
Oh, then I brought mine too.
Oh. Oh.
Aww.
I still can't figure out if you're lying. Do I actually have one?
Yeah, mine is there.
The memory of. Did you get these first?
Yeah.
That memory is gone from my mind.
Did you lose
I think
everything I get?
a little too much partying has happened in my life because I do not remember.
Because I got. Wait, where's my whole jewelry?
At least I remember the important things, I think. Well, while he's searching for that, this is the coordinates from where we're from. But while he's searching for that, anyways, we have some very, very exciting things coming, y'all. The podcast is going to be every Friday, all summer long, and I have something very exciting coming very soon, so just stay tuned and make sure you subscribe. And we're almost at 1 million subscribers, so when that happens, I have a surprise for y'all. I estimate it's going to happen in the next 10 days, so subscribe, and when it happens, something's coming.
The bracelet.
Oh, you do have a match. That's so cute. Are you gonna wear it?
Yeah, bring it right now.
So cute. I love you, baby.
Oh.
I just love being in New York with you. Oh my god, let's share the tea about our hotel.
So.
Oh no, we can't. That's part of our story. So we'll wait. Anything else you want to touch on?
Let's touch on. Oh yeah, we were plain napped.
Pardon?
Plain napped.
Oh my god, we were.
Yeah.
We're in New York and we're like, oh no, so we're in Orlando and we're like, oh my god, we got this email, we're like, we have to go do this thing.
Oh wait,
Which we'll
before
touch
that.
on in the Patreon exclusive later in this.
Before that, quick parenthesis, because I just got an email and remembered something. Did you know that there's such thing as Squirrel influencers?
Influenza? Like a squirrel disease?
No, Squirrel influencers.
Okay, I thought you were about to tell me the next pandemic is upon us. I'm like, here we fucking
Because I
go.
was looking at sponsorship options, in a website, and then I see Squirrel, blah, blah, and I'm like, huh. So I go on it. They get paid well. $7,000 for
what?
an Instagram post, but you need to have a squirrel.
Pet.
Yeah.
But-
People that have pet squirrels.
But what are they promoting?
That was for an insurance thing, but I don't know why they weren't squirrel influencers, but they were $7,000 for an Instagram post.
Maybe because people love watching squirrels.
Yeah, but how do we get a squirrel and how do we train it?
I didn't know you could have a pet squirrel, but that actually sounds really fun.
Yeah, but also it's
Because squirrels, every time I see a squirrel, it reminds me of Mocha. I don't know why. Our dog just gives squirrel vibes.
Yeah, but I think they're not meant to be pets.
Domesticated.
But-
Probably not.
We live by a lot of squirrels, so we can just pretend that we have a squirrel and then we just get a different squirrel every time.
Or we just set up a little camera, we feed the squirrels so they keep coming back.
Oh yeah, we'll have a squirrel influencer page soon, up and running.
It's gonna be called Squirrels.
Squirrel
of
Friends.
Mesquite, Texas.
Squirrel friends.
Squirrel Friends. It's probably already a name.
Squirrel.
You're not that creative.
Squirrel girls.
Squirrel Girl.
Anyways, as we were, yeah.
Oh, we got plain napped. Essentially, doesn't sound as terrifying as that word sounds. we were like getting a plane. Seb booked it. You were like, okay, we have to book it tonight because the prices are gonna go up.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh.
I'm talking about when they kept us in the plane for an hour.
Oh, I was talking about how. Well, let me tell my story. So Seb was like, "I'm gonna buy this." Long story short, and then the next
Don't
day,
use travelcation.com.
he booked it on some weird thing, and then they called the next day to verify. And they're like, "Oh, by the way, the flight price has gone up $750." He's like, "Yeah, that's why I bought it yesterday."
Because I booked it.
Blah blah blah.
I booked it at night.
But that's not what you were talking
And it
about.
said the price, and then I was waiting to get the confirmation. So I'm like, "Hello, where's the confirmation?" They're like, "Oh yeah, it usually takes like a day to get." I'm like, "Okay." And then the next day they call me and they're like, "Hi, yeah, just to confirm your flights." I'm like, "Okay, yeah."
But they didn't confirm,
and they're like,
so they had to pay.
They're like, "Okay, perfect. 1 second," and I'm like, "Okay." They're like, "So the price actually went up $200."
Wait.
And I'm like,
Oh my god, you know what?
"Huh? No."
You know
So I
what?
canceled
bet
it.
they, when you purchase it, I bet they purchase it, right? But then they wait to call you the next day so they can tell you it's gone up because it's gone up.
Oh my god, yeah.
Then they take the money, but they've already bought the tickets, so they cash the other money. It's guaranteed what they're doing.
Yeah, because why else would they do that? It's so
No,
stupid.
It's very sketch. I can't. Okay, so let's
Oh
talk
my
about
gosh,
our
I'm
other.
glad I canceled it because now they
Lots
have.
of plane.
They're
juju
missing money now.
has been going on. So essentially, the Canadian airports are like backed up. I think the tea is that the border officers, half of them didn't want to work anymore because Canadian government said they have to be vaccinated and they're anti-vaxxers and just spreading a virus around for fun. So yeah, there's like no one working, and the people who are working are incredibly slow. So they weren't letting anyone off the plane. The lady beside us said that people have been like when you land, they keep you on the plane for over 3 hours.
Yeah, like they'll keep you
I would
over.
have flipped my shit because they kept us for an hour and a half,
Yeah.
and I was going full Karen.
And I was like, yeah, because I was like, this is weird. And then I was like, wait, it's been 30 minutes. I'm like, wait, an hour. And they were like, we don't know what's going on. And then they explained to us. And I'm like,
But that was the frustrating part. Like they didn't explain anything to us until we were getting off the plane.
and then we get off the plane to get through customs. And it's like
insanity.
3 hours of customs. And
Like
just for them to not even like say anything, they're just like, boop, come in.
We go through the normal one, and then we go to the other room because Seb's on a student, whatever. And then that room is outrageous. Like they take so long in there, and they treat most people go in there like either have like an accent or they speak a different language, and they treat people so rude. Like if you don't speak English, they treat you so fucking rude.
And
in
the
there.
fact that that line was shorter than the first one, and it took way longer.
It's fucked up. Yeah, it's like
Like-
10 people in there, and it takes 3 hours.
Because there's like so many people in that second room that are just not working. They're just like sitting on their chambers, like
Yeah.
tables. Like.
And then they ask the people the questions, and then in that situation you're kind of nervous, and then when the person responds sort of like sketchy because they're nervous, they get rude, and it's like, what do you expect them to be like? You're
why
an
are you being
asshole.
sketchy?
Yeah, it's like, well, you're intimidating and you're being rude as hell to me. What do you expect? I just think that system needs to change a bit because obviously
It's not
security.
working.
Yeah, like security got to that point because of what happened in America. Back, but like. It's been a long time since then, so I think the system can be reworked a bit. The kinks should be worked out.
It's been a long time,
But I'm back in town. And this time I'm not leaving without you.
And now to the New York.
Ooh, okay, so this is gonna be a Patreon exclusive, and that's that. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. We love you so much.
Come over to Patreon.
One sec, keep chatting. I just gotta grab something.
Come over to patreon.com/Sebastian for the full exclusive episode.
But thank you so much. I have a couple shout outs to do right now.
Ooh.
So we are going to do them.
Shout out to Soul.
So thank you for being our next Sebastian collector.
I love you so much.
You can check out all the
Iconic
tiers on
human.
Patreon. Seriously, thank you. We appreciate it. That is Soul, and we will keep on making amazing podcasts for you. Also, Manny.
Manny,
We love you
Manny.
so much. Shout out to our demonetized besties. Your support means the world, and of course our rainbow clown besties. Ooh. Check out all the tiers on Patreon. You can get cool things like videos from us, Polaroids, and much more. And yeah, we will see you next Friday. Oh my god, I might be at 1 million by then, y'all.
So
Rude.
Call my homie being sus, freaked up. Does he know I noticed? Does he want some? Call my homie being sus, don't get caught. Tell his girl we're just chilling while I taste him.